Hi, I'm ActiveSteve, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Finis SwiMP3 Player. The SwiMP3 Player is designed for people who spend a lot of time in pools or in the open water swimming. By that, of course, I'd mean triathletes or competitive swimmers who'd really like to add some music to their workouts, but to this point haven't been able to do so. Okay, well, once we get the package open, we've got the SwiMP3 Player itself here. So you got the two speakers and then the middle part, which is the USB connector. That came in the box along with a simple instruction manual. As far as the buttons go, it's pretty simple. There's only 4 buttons on it. There's a power button, it's also your pause button. There's a forward and back for the track, which also acts as your volume up and down, and then there's a reset button. Alright, now I've got my SwiMP3 connected to my computer. There's a green light flashing which says it's charging. I actually had a little bit of trouble getting it plugged in and working, so it's a little finicky, but once you do, the computer recognizes it no problem, and I've got it as a just regular thumb drive here. And now I can just drag and drop music from my music library onto the SwiMP3. So there you have it. I have the SwiMP3 on with my goggles. You can see they're just both ahead of the ears. They're not really supposed to work out of the water. In fact, you really ideally want your ears plugged and have a bathing cap or something and be underwater, and that's when I say it works the best. So of course, we're gonna head out to the water and try these out. Well, dear viewers, my dedication knows no bounds. It's the end of September, the fall colors are out, and nobody else is at this beach, but I'm gonna go in this water to test the SwiMP3 Player for you. So I've already got the music playing and I can hear it, but apparently it really gets a lot better once you go underwater. I'm dreading doing that, but it's gotta happen. And without further ado, let's try this out. So I got to thinking that instead of just using this for swimming, it would probably be handy to use when you're out snorkeling. So I put them on my mask and snorkel and try that out for a bit. So all in all, the Finis SwiMP3 Player does exactly what it says it's supposed to. Underwater, I was able to hear the music pretty clearly. It's not exactly the same as wearing headphones, but I didn't think it would be. The instructions for the unit themselves tell you the best way to use it is to put earplugs in your ears and wear a swim cap. And that's exactly what I did in the water here, and it worked just fine underwater. The buttons themselves are a little small, and you got to get used to where they are to press them underwater, and you don't get a very good positive click, I guess, but it's once you know where they are, it works just fine. This underwater MP3 player would be great for doing endless laps in the pool when you're bored out of your mind. And I also think it'd be great to bring on a vacation down south when you want to snorkel. You enjoy the coral reefs and listen to your own music while you're doing it. What could be better? Although it's not designed to use outside of water, I think you could use it in a pinch if you're paddling in rough waters and you didn't want to get your MP3 player wet. Well, that's it for my review of the Finis SwiMP3 Player. I think it's time I get out of this cold water and into some dry clothes. Hope you enjoyed the review, and for all the information on the product, check out finisinc.com.